Hey guys, AA with RL Aaron Entertainment here, bringing you Hell in a Cell prediction show. And 3 hours the show starts, right? But I haven't done a prediction show, and I'm gonna do one now, previewing predictions. I'm sorry I'm a little late. The Jays game ended about 5 minutes ago. So you know what? Even though I scheduled this for 4 o'clock my time, Eastern time, I'm only about a quarter late. But I'm here now to talk Hell in a Cell. There's 6 matches on the card. And I'd like to say holla holla to JJ. Hello to Juan. And so yeah, um, you see here, I'm wearing a Kevin Owens shirt. This shirt you only could get in Toronto. This is when he defeated Shane McMahon at SummerSlam in 2019, almost 2 years ago. I was there. I know Sean Wassap is there. I saw him. But yeah, you only could get the shirt at the time. See in the back. Don't look down, but see in the back. Fight Toronto, fight. Yep. Prediction time. It's boss time. It's prediction time. Let's get on with the show. Okay. Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Hell in a Cell is usually in October, right? But I guess this year it's not going to be in October. It's going to be the Heron Show. Yes, exactly. It's going to be this month. My guess is October we're not going to have a Hell in a Show pay-per-view. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. We'll get something else. But let's get on with the first matches of the night. Where do you want to go? Where do I want to go? So we know the way and Woman Wayne's match happened is at SmackDown, and yeah, Woman Wayne's retained. Even in Hell in a Cell, Woman Wayne's would retain. If that was a match, that match is not a pay-per-view caliber match, in my opinion. Tell me in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that match is? If that match happened on the pay-per-view, it would not be the kind of match I would like to see, pay-per-view caliber match I would like to see, especially in the Hell in a Cell match. But in replacement, we got the Bianca Belair and Bayley match. Now that's gonna be in the Hell in a Cell. And Bayley was previously in the Hell in a Cell match with Sasha Banks in October, where she lost the SmackDown Women's title to Sasha Banks. But no, we're gonna get to that. And you know what? As I do that, let's promote some stuff. Alright, let's go with the first matches of the night. And let me just put my ticker here. First matches of the night. This is the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, right? First matches of the night. Let's go with Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler. Okay. This match, yeah, it's based upon Lily and Shayna Baszler. And Lily, I guess it's that one Raw where Shayna Baszler basically stepped on Lily at the next playground, and then she goes backstage to the pyro as she's going backstage, and then the mirror, she kicks the mirror, and then you see Lily in the background, and then the show ends and you hear her scream. We don't know what Lily did to her. Baszler wasn't on Raw. Of course, that's smart not to have her on Raw, but she was tweeting. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Well, she was tweeting, even though I think she shouldn't be. But you know, kayfabe. And so yeah, with this storyline, a lot of people didn't like it. I understand they're taking it from The Conjuring. Wait, what? Actually, technically, Conjure is taking it from the Annabelle. If you believe in that stuff, that's what they're taking. That's what WWE is taking it from here. This story, Lily is like Annabelle. Okay, whatever. From The Conjuring, if you ever watched that. So with this match, it's gonna be one of those matches where it's gonna be not a lot of stuff going on. Shayna Baszler is gonna try to get her hands on Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss is gonna do all her shenanigans, Fiend stuff. They like the Fiend, all that stuff, and then you're gonna see her transform into different forms. I wouldn't be surprised if you transform into Lily. If she becomes the actual personification of Lily. That her since this is in the Thunderdome, they could do it taped, right? Obviously live they can't really do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have a new form, a different outfit for Alexa Bliss as Lily. Obviously, a doll cannot wrestle. A doll cannot wrestle. But I wouldn't be surprised Alexa Bliss wrestles in the form as Lily, but she's still Alexa Bliss or something like that. Something will go down. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna say Shayna Baszler. Yeah, she should win this match. Shayna Baszler was winning. I agree, but not in this situation. This isn't her against Alexa Bliss. Is not gonna help Shayna Baszler get to the next level. Either way, if she wins or loses, it won't. So my pick here, like Jobber, JJ, I'm going with Alexa Bliss to win here. Because as much as people don't like the idea how WWE is kind of burying Shayna Baszler, it's not changing here. Alexa Bliss is getting the win here. Alexa Bliss is going to be... But Alexa Bliss is winning here, but this is not going to end here. I don't think Alexa Bliss and the Shayna Baszler, Lily, whatever storyline is going to end here. We're going to get more of this. Oh, yeah, Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view, right? So if you're having both female and male, maybe one of those two will end up in it. You got, if it's 8 women, 8 men, sometimes they do 6 and 6, so it could be 3 and 3, but now they'd be doing 8 and 8. This is probably true. So yeah, so that's right. If there's 8 and 8 for the Money in the Bank, so we'll have 4 women from Raw and 4 from SmackDown. That's basically half the roster. And 4 men from SmackDown, 4 from Raw. Maybe Shayna Baszler and Alexa Bliss would be in the Money in the Bank match for respected brand Raw. But I still think this is going to continue going on, even to Money in the Bank. I don't know about SummerSlam. It probably won't happen at SummerSlam. But yeah, Alexa Bliss is going to win here, but this will continue. That's pretty funny, that doll. So I'll get the title matches after the regular matches, okay? I like to do that. If that's okay with you guys. Okay? Okay. So let's get to the next match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Once again, these two are going at it. They just had their match at WrestleMania, where Kevin Owens won, and Jake Paul got stunned by Kevin Owens. Great. I don't like Jake Paul. You know my feelings on that. I think the majority of my viewers and the majority of wrestling fans don't like Jake Paul. Can't stand him. And not just wrestling fans. I think a lot of people just can't stand him. He is a joke. And Mayweather fight's a joke. If that was Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Oh, was it Logan Paul? It was Logan Paul. My bad. Oh, hey, they're both jokes. Let's just... We can agree on that. They're both jokes. Dude. Ron? I'm gonna talk about something It's not exactly like this, but a not preposterous idea that may actually happen, and this may actually happen too. Tomorrow Tuesday, when my actual wrestling show, which I'll plug at the end of this, at the show, at the end of this show, because you know what? This is not a preposterous idea, because I heard people say this, and I heard people say about Eva Marie too winning that title. So I'm gonna talk about that. And there's tomorrow wrestling show, but I like that. So yeah, you know what? They're good together in the ring. They know each other for years. They're best friends outside. They're inside the ring. They were bitter enemies from NXT. Then on the main roster, they became allies in the main roster, and then they became enemies again. They had a solid match at WrestleMania. It was a short match, but we know these two could get it. I know some people are like, oh, these two again, but you know what? I think they still have a good match, and I got Owens winning here, KO winning here over Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn is gonna say, "Oh, it's a conspiracy against me." Maybe a fluky finish here will happen. And then that's where Sami Zayn on the next edition of SmackDown will say, "Oh, he won by a fluke. They're out against me," and he has a documentary coming to prove his innocence or whatever, to prove his point. But these two are going to have a solid match, right? We all know that. And yeah, and we got I don't know. We got what's the deal with Anakin and Maggie, man? Like, seriously, what's Anakin's obsession with Maggie? Oh, I'm gonna go. Nah, never mind that. So, oh yeah, but good luck to Maggie and Patrick for their contest for the Wicked Crazy Pinfall predictions. Good luck to both of them. I know they had to change some stuff. I'm not sure if the Rey Mysterio Woman Waves match counts for them. Did it count that? But good luck to both of them tonight. Yeah, I know. I lost you, Ron. I'm a good loser. I lost you, Ron. Oh yeah, I know I congratulated on your win before. So yeah, once again, congratulated on the win. Not a single. Oh. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Sammy did get a win. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not a bad idea. So okay. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is in the Money in the Bank match. I think my internet just died out. Shit. No, let me check. No, it looks like it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I don't know why my internet's being an asshole. He hasn't been a face for like what? For like a year, 3 years now? How long has it been last time he's a face? Sami Zayn was a hell of a baby face. But let's go on to the next non-title match, and then after that we'll get to title matches. I do think there's going to be pre-show matches, but I don't know if they've been announced yet. If they have been announced on Twitter or wherever there's a pre-show match, let me comment in the comments below, and then I'll predict that. But here we go. Next non-title match. Cesaro versus Seth Rollins once again. Now, After Cesaro's loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Backlash, this story between the two has really picked up again to more intense, where Rollins has basically where Rollins was God's revenge on Cesaro, but breaking his, not breaking, I guess, dislocating or something like that, separated. I think when we separating, getting Cesaro's shoulder separated or something like that. And Cesaro has been away for like 2 weeks, and then he comes back at the Ding Dong Hello segment, which everybody liked a couple weeks ago, and they beat up Rollins there, and you see Rollins in his boxers or whatever. Remember when he was getting beat up? So, and that sit down to SmackDown, that was great. That was great. Between the these two are great in the ring. I mean, they're tremendous talents in the ring. We can't deny it. Two of the best in the ring on the WWE main roster. We cannot. There's no denying that. And my prediction here, I think I did pick Cesaro, but I you know what? I think I'm gonna go with. I know I might tweet a Cesaro, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. I don't know about him being Seth versus Roman. Maybe in the future. But I do think Cesaro, once the live crowd happens, once they get back to touring, Cesaro's gonna get a massive reaction, and they might force more into him. I mean, they kind of pushed him a little bit, but it was in the Thunderdome, right? But people want to see Cesaro in that level. And Rollins is definitely helping him, but I still got Rollins winning here. Yeah, I got Rollins winning here. But this match will be incredibly good. Oh, I'm just reading something. Sorry, I'm just reading something. It caught my attention. Okay. I really do like this card is not bad. It's just to build up to the show. Maybe it could have been a little better. So let's go to how long have I been on? Let's go to some title matches. I guess there's 3 non-title matches, right? So let's go to some title matches. How many do we have? 3 2-woman title matches in the WWE title world title match. Let's start off with this Raw Women's title match between Rhea Ripley, the champion, and Charlotte Flair, the challenger. Okay. I'm gonna pick Rhea here, but you know what? I'm not gonna be surprised if Charlotte does win here. Let me get this thing off my picture, off my face, my beautiful face. But I don't like the story where this is going. They're using Nikki Cross, and Nikki Cross. Oh, I deserve to be. I beat both of you. I deserve a title shot. I'm like, I know a lot of people like Nikki. I like Nikki too, but the way she won, to me, it's not title shot worthy. You lasted 2 minutes against Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. Good for you. You got a count out against Charlotte Flair. Win. That's a win. But you did not pin or make her submit. And to me, if you're a worthy challenger, you need a pin or make her Submit. Submit. That's why I don't think Nikki Cross should be a challenger for the title. Because the way she won her matches. I don't think they're legit wins. I mean, they are legit wins. They are legit wins. But have her win by pinfall or submission. I know she won't win by submission because she doesn't have a submission finisher. But she has a pinfall. She does have a finisher with that version of Crossroads, whatever it's called. Right? But have her, like, look, this. I know you want to push her, but not like this. Not by those kind of wins. Pin or submit. Those wins. You get people behind. You get people behind you when you win like that. To me, count out or DQ is a heel thing. If that's a heel tactic to claim they should be in a title match, a number one contenders match, not for a baby face. But that's me on Nikki Cross. I mean, that's not Nikki Cross's fault. That's WWE writing. That's WWE. That's the problem with WWE. They don't know how to push people the right way. Especially with the women, right, on the main roster. They don't know what they're doing. So let's get to yeah, I'm just saying the way she won against Charlotte, the way she won against Charlotte and Rhea Ripley the 2 minutes and the counter, I don't think it's like proves anything. They should, like, I'd rather have a pin or submission. She won't win by submission. I just think even if it's a sneaky win by a roll up, just something like that, like pin. But it's WWE. I just don't. And now Asuka's a third wheel, right? That's why I do think Becky Lynch is coming back soon. Based on reports, Becky Lynch may be coming back soon, right? So, yeah, that's going to give a big boost to either Raw or SmackDown's women's division. I mean, as long as it's written right. But to this match, I got Rhea retaining here over Charlotte, but you always in the back of your mind, Charlotte is like the woman who reigns of the women's division. Charlotte Flair, you always think Charlotte Flair could win here. But if Becky Lynch is coming back, I don't want to see Becky and Charlotte Flair go once again at it. Yeah, oh yeah, you're right, because she's not being used in the... Yeah, you're right. I see your point. Because she's not being used in the... Yeah, you're right. She's not being used in that right now. I mean... That's lack of the build for the women's. But I don't want to see Becky and Charlotte wins the title. So I got Rhea Ripley here. It's going to be brutal because these two female superstars are big and strong, athletic. It'll be a brutal match. Hopefully it'll be a good match. I mean, the matches they have been good. I mean, even the WrestleMania match from last year was good. Let's not forget about that. It was one of the best matches at WrestleMania, despite, not typical WrestleMania. We're not the kind of WrestleMania we're used to. But I got Rhea winning here. Rhea winning here. I'm sorry I was about to yawn there. I was a little... Alright. But I don't know what's going to happen at Money in Bank. I do think either Money in the Bank... I don't know what's going to happen, but I do think I'm Money in the Bank or the Raw after Money in the Bank. We're going to hear this... We're going to hear... Becky Lynch just demusic it, and she's gonna come back with the crowd. For example, if she comes back with Money in the Bank, maybe it'll be 7 women and 1 mysterious woman, and maybe that'll be Becky Lynch appearing in the Money in the Bank match. Or if I would do this right, after Money in the Bank, the next pay-per-view would be SummerSlam. If I was do this, if I had my way, Raw after Money in the Bank. If Becky Lynch is ready to come back, Rhea Ripley's cutting a promo or something like that, and then hear her theme music come out on Raw, and he confronts Rhea Ripley, and there's your SummerSlam match. Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. If they do it like that, or they could put in the Money in the Bank match as a surprise, as a comeback surprise. But I think I like my way better. Her confronting Rhea Ripley on the Raw after Money in the Bank in front of a crowd. What do you guys think? What do you think? Which way do you like better? The Money in the Bank way, or my way here confronting Rhea Ripley? If Rhea Ripley is still champion by then. Okay, we have to remember, Rhea Ripley still has to be champion by then. So let's not forget about that. But that's how I would do it. And you know how much of a pop she would get, right? Freaking huge pop. They need her. And Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley is a fresh feud. And they could build a month off of it, feud off of it, because SummerSlam is a month after, like exactly a month after Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is on the 16th, and SummerSlam is on the 21st of August, so it's about a month and 5 weeks. Yeah, that's how I would do it. Just tell me here in the comments on the side, or if you're watching this after the stream is over, down below, comment anything, predictions, give me a predictions, your ideas, whatever. But let's go to the next women's title match. Next women's title match. That's, do I have it here? Bianca Belair defending the title once again against Bayley. Ding dong, hello. Now they had their, remember this is the second match between the two since, yeah, their last match was a pay-per-view, right? So this is the second match between Bayley and Bianca Belair. And there's no better talent. Arguably the four horsewomen, I think the Bayley is maybe the best in-ring general, in work general and among the four horsewomen. There's no, that's my opinion. But this match is gonna be great. I think Bianca Belair is gonna get the win here with a pin this time, but not using her hair. I think she's gonna hit her with her finishing move this time. And then, but this storyline has been up and down. The Ding Dong segment, segment was good. I did like Bayley's face being plastered all over the Thunderdome screens a couple weeks ago with that laugh. I did like her fake laugh. Yeah. That'll be a great idea, JJ. I do like this match. I like the talent, two of the best talent women on the SmackDown roster, definitely. I got Bianca winning here, but I do think they're gonna revisit Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair for SummerSlam. I think they're gonna do that rematch at SummerSlam. But let's remember, she could have a match at Money in the Bank, but I think the bigger match is at SummerSlam. And I don't know the Money in the Bank stuff. I don't know maybe on my Raw show, It's All About Wrestling show, I'll pick my four women wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown to appear in Money in the Bank, and the men Money in the Bank. If they do 8 and 8, right? Hopefully they do. I'll pick my four women from Raw, four from SmackDown. I got in my mind who I like to see. I mean, they're very thin roster, especially on the SmackDown side. It's very thin, but you can still find four women there. But like Jobber here, or JJ here, sorry, I know. I got Bianca winning here, retaining. That's gonna be a hell of a match. And yeah, What if she brings that chair to the ring? Bailey. I'm just replying to a message. I'll get back to this. Sorry about that. Make it crazy painful. Sorry. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. So yeah, Bianca's gonna retain here. There's rumors here that I think I read somewhere. I'm not sure that they expect no title changes tonight. Which, you know, with the Charlotte Flair match and Rhea Ripley match, it could go either way. So let's go to the main event. The final match, hopefully. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Bobby Lashley is the champion versus Drew McIntyre, the number one contender, challenger for the WWE title. Live in Hell in a Cell match. Remember, the Bianca Belair Bailey match is now in the Hell in a Cell match after Reigns and Rey Mysterio had their Hell in a Cell match with SmackDown. So Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair now are taking the Hell in a Cell away from them. But this match is also in the Hell in a Cell. And yeah, let's get to it. And that Mysterio and Roman Reigns match did not need a cell. But let's get to this. Oh yeah. I am subscribed, so if you're listening, I am subscribed, but if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Fightful. Good stuff. They got good stuff. They got great stuff. If you want wrestling news, that's your number one source in my opinion. But like him, I got Bobby winning. And the Fightful news, it's probably been leaked already on the website. So yeah, I'll talk to you about it. Maybe on this show, a bit, and then maybe on my wrestling show when I go into more detail about it. But yeah, so this match is in Hell in a Cell match. This is probably the ending. They should reply to another DM. Okay, so I do think this is the end of the Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley thing. Okay, and a lot of people wanted to end some time ago. WrestleMania Black is a triple threat match with the recently released Braun Strowman, and I do think this is a third and final match between the two. This match, like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte, both powerhouses. These two are definitely both powerhouses. This match is gonna be brutal. Between the two, table spots, chair spots. They're gonna be using weapons. They're gonna use the cage. They're gonna beat the living hell out of each other. You just know it. The thing is, the cage will keep MVP out or what? Will MVP somehow manipulate manage his way in to get involved in this match somehow? We'll see. Or manipulating, or whatever. I got Lashley winning, and the Fightful news has already been leaked. It's already been on wrestling sites. People know about it on Twitter, all that stuff. So but if you have Fightful, you get it before everybody else gets it. But now this part of news, I talked about more yesterday. The Fightful news is, well, it's actually, yeah, it's been out there for a while, for a few hours already. Brock Lesnar is in deep conversation with WWE. Right? It was rumored that he wasn't going to work at SummerSlam, right? But now that might not be the case. An update. Fightful Select, subscribe once again. Lesnar and WWE has been in recent talks about return to the company. The belief all along was once WWE is holding shows back in front of fans, the two sides could work on a new deal. So like Jobber says here, the latest news, people are speculating possibly Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. And I'd like to see that. Now, what does that do? Paul Heyman. Does Paul Heyman manage both? Is both Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns the two top superstars probably in WWE? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, both have Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar as his clients. Imagine that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I gotta rephrase that. Sorry, I was getting a message. Okay. Well, the Brock Lesnar stuff, yeah. So we have the two clients with Paul Heyman. What? I know. I know the eventual plan is to turn Roman Reigns babyface, but it's way too early to turn babyface. This is a great. How do you turn this Roman Reigns babyface? Because I personally don't see it. Because there's no strong babyface on SmackDown that could take down this Roman Reigns. You know the saying is a hero is only good as his villain, right? In this case, the villain is Roman Reigns on SmackDown, has no hero. That we wrestling fans legitimately could take him down, take the title. Right? We would all agree on that. Who on SmackDown right now do you think has the best chance of taking down Roman Reigns? I can't find anybody because they haven't done a good job of building up baby faces. Right? Roman is a great villain, but you know what? In my opinion, he's being hurt with the lack of well built up baby faces on SmackDown. It's WWE writing. I mean, maybe Brian. Yeah, I mean, they could. Definitely, if maybe Brian. Cena maybe, but I don't think Cena would be here long term. Cena's the type of guy that could do it. But I think it'd be better for a woman to go over Cena since Cena would be a part timer. Same with The Rock. And I personally don't think if they ever have a Roman Reigns versus Rock match, I don't think that needs to be a title versus title match. Or Roman versus Cena needs to be a title match. I don't necessarily see that need to be a title matches. I mean, the 2014 Daniel Bryan, the 2014 version of Daniel Bryan, I definitely could see take down this Roman Reigns. When it came up against all odds with the Authority and stuff, that Daniel Bryan, 100% I could see taking down Roman Reigns. This Roman Reigns. Even Bobby Lashley. I mean, like Bobby Lashley more than Roman Reigns, but yeah. But I got Lashley. So maybe the Lashley Brock Lesnar SummerSlam Showdown is possibly happening. So yeah, my predictions are. I'm gonna go with my predictions once again. So Alexa Bliss. I said Kevin Owens, but I'm supposed to Sami Zayn wins. I think I did Seth here. Seth Rollins, if I'm correct. I'm sorry. Rhea Ripley, but I wouldn't be surprised Charlotte wins. Bianca Belair and Bobby Lashley, and they're definitely gonna be a pre-show match. Let's see. Let me check Twitter. Let me check WWE.com. There's a pre-show match because the pre-show is in about an hour. The kickoff show. So let me just check WWE Twitter account. They posted 2 tweets this hour. Maybe there's some indication of a kickoff match. And I'll give you a prediction on that, even though I don't think it really means anything. Looks like there's nothing here. Nothing here. Eva Marie tweeted something about tonight. It's going to be a good hit. Hell in a Cell. Oh no. Oh no. Is Eva Marie going to have like a segment on Hell in a Cell? Stuff. Oh no, that's worrying me. 3 minutes ago she posted. Does that get you worried? I mean, I'm gonna talk about that. I did make a video about that segment on Raw, and I'm gonna talk about more about it tomorrow or Tuesday, whatever. And I'm gonna talk a lot. Actually, I'm gonna talk a lot of stuff about wrestling, and so that okay. A lot of stuff in the week of wrestling. Lots. Tons. But here's the thing. This is how I feel. I don't want to see Eva Marie. Yes! Yes, right? That's for Daniel Bryan. The yes. Yes! Yes! For you, JJ, that's for you. And this is Bayley wanting her the SmackDown Women's title back. Precious. But I gotta get a video for like no something maybe something like for the word no for stuff I don't like, especially Eva Marie stuff. I'm gonna get one. But yeah, so this is gonna 40 minutes. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna plug stuff now. All right. I did a video about a couple hours ago about the Flash stuff, Supergirl's costume, Supergirl, Flashpoint movie set photos, Supergirl, Michael Keaton, Ezra Miller, Barry Allen. There's pictures. Go check it out. Check it out on my channel. It's on there. It's all about the Pop Lash Thursday. Go check that out. I was going to do a sports show yesterday, but stuff came up. I hope to do one Saturday, get back into it. Talk about NBA playoffs, NHL players are getting closer to the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals. Milwaukee upset the Brooklyn Nets? Really? Milwaukee going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Clippers and the Suns in the Western Conference Finals without Kawhi Leonard. That's huge. Right? And I'm going to do I'm going to do more. I think I'm going to do a little bit more videos with not just wrestling related content, like sports content, movie content, video game content, more related stuff. I'm getting Muriel Golf Friday, so I might stream that and we do a review on it once I play enough of it. So look for content not on just wrestling, but also just videos, not just streams, just regular videos too. And streaming video games, of course. And either tomorrow or Tuesday, it's all about wrestling. I think it'll be my 30th episode. No, I don't know. 30th episode? Let me check to make sure. No, it'll be my 29th episode. So okay. 29th episode. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna give you a hint. What I'm gonna talk about. I'm obviously gonna review Hell in a Cell. Obviously. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that happened on Raw. You know, usually me when there's a show before pay per view, I usually don't like to talk about the Raw or SmackDown or NXT before their pay per views or AEW Dynamite before their pay per views. But sometimes there's certain stuff on those shows that I need to talk about, and I'm gonna talk more about the Piper Niven stuff on my show tomorrow or Tuesday. And there's a video I made about it on the day of Raw. I made a video while Raw was going on. That segment really pissed me off. Maybe I jumped the gun, but it really pissed me off. And the name they have for her that even pissed me off even more. And I'm gonna go in more detail about that after the Hell in a Cell review. So there's gonna be a weekly review. Certain stuff from Raw and SmackDown segments I'll take. I'm not gonna review the whole show. NXT review, AEW Dynamite, and remember AEW Dynamite coming up is on Saturday next week, not on Friday. Saturday. Jungle Boy versus Kenny Omega for the AEW title, AEW Championship. And talk about Becky Lynch, what I think, the Brock Lesnar stuff, and other stuff. So with that, like, comment, subscribe down below, tell your friends, and put your predictions down below. And then yes, I hope to see you tomorrow or Tuesday. Take care, everybody. And this is before I go.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!
So yeah, once again, take care. You're welcome, Throwback. You're welcome, JJ. Sorry about that. Take care.